What's going on, Buccaholics? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, champs?
Doing good.
Oh, always good. Always good.
Champ life, baby. Champ life.
Mm.
Post-draft champ life. Man,
Champions!
if y'all would have told me, a week ago that we'd be looking at a young quarterback from Florida on our team, I would not have believed you. I would not have. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to put it out.
Now, Jay.
I'm not saying I'm mad at it. In fact, that poor young man got run all over the place when they played Bama last year, but he still managed to be the only quarterback in the in all of college football to finish within like 20 points of Bama all season.
Dang.
So that's got to say something.
Well, let's cheers to that. Let's cheers to Cinco de Mayo.
Hey!
Drinko. Cheers to champions. Cheers to our new
Let me get my can. Let me get my can. Real quick.
cheers. Whatever we got to cheers to, because
There we
it's a
go.
cheering kind of day. So
Hey!
cheers,
Here we go.
Cheers, guys.
There we
I don't know go live without having something in my hand.
All right, so we didn't just come on here to this evening just to shoot the shit. We actually have several reasons that we wanted to make this video and post it up here. Starting out with, of course, the draft itself. We're not going to get into a breakdown. There's plenty of podcasts out there. Y'all want to watch a breakdown of the draft? I can point you to 20 of them with one finger. But what we want to talk about is the 5th annual Buccaholics Las Vegas draft party. I have two of my good friends, fellow captains in the opposite corners right here this evening. In the bottom right, I've got my man Mooky. Mook, what's up, Mooky?
Hey, baby. Hey, you know.
Mook.
Enjoying the beautiful Vegas weather still, man. Out by the pool, drinking Cinco de Mayo, Drinko de Mayo, whatever you want to call it. Enjoying being champions. I've lost my voice. It's still out there on the strip somewhere from that 5th annual draft party. So
sure it is.
Couldn't have had a better time, without these guys down here. So I'll let you go ahead and introduce those fellas as well.
Up in the top left-hand corner, we got my man Bard, one of the newest captains. What's happening from the mid?
Still recovering from the 5th annual Vegas Buccaholics draft party. Personally, it was a fantastic time.
Yeah, we need to talk about that a little bit with you and about what that was like going to that from out of state, from the other side of the country, really, and being a part of that. Down in the bottom left-hand corner, one of the things that we were able to do over our draft weekend was to finish up the Buccaholics Charity Championship Tournament and to decide upon, or for you all to decide upon, the charity that we will be supporting for the next season. You may have already seen the announcement, but we wanted to have on this video this evening my friend Oscar Barba. He is actually the Buccaholics member from Buccaholics, California. Thank you. And who was the one that nominated this charity into the tournament in the first place. And that's the way that it all went down, guys. In case you missed it, we started out with asking people for nominations. What charities would you like us to support? Then we took the top ones from our different state chapters, and we found our top 8, and that started the tournament. The winner of that tournament, our official charity for the next season, is Sjogren's Foundation. As I said, nominated by my buddy Oscar, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute too. First, let me ask this, Mook. how did this year compare to previous draft party years? This is the 5th one now.
I'll tell you what, it gets bigger and bigger every year, obviously. At least that's what it feels like. I can't wait to announce the donations, the amount of the amount of money that we raised for the charity during the raffles. It was just amazing, from people flying in from Florida, obviously Michigan. I mean, we had our peeps from California right next door, our peeps from Arizona right next door. It was Oscar, who was that gentleman that was in from Florida that was personal friends with I
really did. James Wilder.
Yep, James Wilder. Yeah,
I really didn't get to conversate with him much.
Yeah. So we had a gentleman that sits and plays poker and hangs out on a daily basis with Mr. James Wilder out there at the draft party. So, I mean, prior to that, we had Wee Man hanging out with us at the bar.
I saw those pictures, Knoxville.
This is Mooky Knoxville. Welcome to the Buccaholics. So man, it was to just it gets bigger and bigger every year. We try to outdo ourselves every year, and all I could say is, let some of these other guys who've been there that was here kind of speak on it. It was a good time, a real good time. I hanging out by the pool, rather than being trapped inside of the the bar. We had the bar right next to it. We had the sponsors. The last couple of years we haven't had sponsors. I think this was the first year that we actually had pretty big hard sponsors. Bacardi showed up on Friday and went ahead and put a $500 or $600 tab out there for us, and we were just ordering pitchers and mojitos, pina coladas out by the pool. It was a lot of fun, man. So all I can say is next year. As I said, it gets bigger and bigger every year. The draft is
back in Vegas.
Yes.
So,
we finally. Yeah, it's gonna get. I'm telling you guys, this will not be the last time you're gonna hear me say this, but save your pennies, get ready. It's gonna be an expensive trip. It's gonna be an expensive ticket. We will have booked hotel rooms and blocks. We'll have it all going on. Oh yeah, already. Yeah, buddy.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah,
If you guys have not experienced a draft party in Vegas, you need to go. Somebody put in one of the posts that they were gonna sit in their living room and watch it with one of their friends. I'm like, that's not what it's about. It's not even about the draft. It's about meeting people from different states. Like Bart, I never got to meet him. I got to hang out with Daniel from Texas and Juan. I mean, it's about meeting people. It's the fan family. It's not about the draft, really, to tell you the truth. It's about hanging out with Mook in Vegas. It's the Mooky effect. He gets me to Vegas every time.
I'm telling you, man.
It is. It's another experience, you guys. I mean, it's something for you guys to come out and experience. We do it big every year, and honestly, it wouldn't be what it is without you guys. And I love you, Oscar and Bart, and I appreciate you guys, man. All the support every year and all the time. It is definitely, like Oscar said, an experience you guys have to come out and check out. The pictures just don't justify it. Meeting the people, the camaraderie. That's what it's about,
So Bart, what was it that got you to leave Michigan and go all the way to Vegas for the draft, man?
I mean, being a captain of a new chapter, I felt like I had to start representing, as quickly as possible. So I was happy, I got my Michigan flag in the mail, and I said, okay, let's go. Let's go do this. And I'm my next article for the website that'll be up here in the next couple of days is kind of what I'm writing about. It was because it was weird because I went out there solo. I was by myself. I didn't have anybody else with me. And to be honest, when I went, I was kind of nervous, right? Like, because I talked to because I talked to Mook like in the chat and stuff, and we've conversated a little bit, but it wasn't when you're going halfway across the country by yourself. It's like I had this weird, like, man, am I gonna be like sitting in my hotel room, like not doing anything, or am I gonna be like drinking by my son, like what am I gonna be doing? But and like right, and not now I feel stupid even feeling like that to begin with because of how not that it was. But like like that was like a big like anxiety that I kind of had going out there, and then now obviously leaving, and shit, I'll do anything for y'all. That's what like if that was an indoctrination into a cult, I'm selling all my stuff and I'm heading to Vegas. Let's go. I'm down. I'm down.
First time I went there for one of the parties, it was back when we were doing it at Red. Remember?
Yep.
And I did the same thing. I came out by myself, and I don't think I spent 10 minutes alone.
No.
Awake, at least the whole weekend. The only time I was alone is when I was asleep.
Yeah.
Same.
Hey man, it's nonstop.
Crazy.
You have a 24-hour town. You got to use it, man.
Hey, why not? Right?
Yeah. Hey, even with COVID, I mean, we got hit with some stuff here and there, some bars and some restaurants that kind of closed a little earlier than we thought, but like on Thursday and Wednesday and stuff. But come Friday and Saturday, it was jamming, and it felt like Vegas, was Vegas, So, man, just be ready for next year. I mean, it's good Lord. I can't imagine what's gonna bring the NFL is gonna bring to this town, and it's gonna be a blast, man.
And one of the things, like we were saying, Thursday was the day that we got to announce our official charity for the season. And Oscar, I wanted to ask you if you would, I know you've talked about it in your video already that we had up on the page. I'm sure everybody's seen that by now. And you've had a chance to talk about it, I'm sure, to other people, but tell us just a little bit about Sjogren's and about why you wanted this charity to be the one that we supported.
Okay, so Sjogren's, like I said, it's an autoimmune disorder that pretty much your healthy cells attack your healthy cells in your body and pretty much clogs up your tear ducts, your salivary glands. So you get dry mouth and dry eyes. So there's no cure for it. There's medication that my daughter takes, hydrochloroquine. For a while there, it was short because of the COVID pandemic, but she was, she's on the medication, and it's not proven to help. It's just proven to maintain and not get worse, So that's what in a nutshell, that's what it's about. I mean, in the future, she's going to experience joint pain. She's going to experience, being on this hydrochloroquine could make her blind because she has to take it for life. So it's a serious disease, and like I said, there's no cure for it. So I'm excited that the charity got nominated, and hopefully, we can go into that direction of getting a cure for this.
That would be the goal. That would be the goal. Yeah, I was doing a little reading. It's funny. This is the second time. Last year we supported Wounded Warrior Project, right? I knew about them. The year before that, we supported Hydrocephalus Association. I had never heard of them.
Right.
And I did some reading, and I educated myself about something that I didn't even realize was out there. This is the second time now that I've gone and done some reading and tried to educate myself a little bit about it so that I would be able to talk about it, understand it a little bit. And Oscar,
a lot of people can't even pronounce it because it's spelled, the funny way it's spelled, but it's really just show and like a grin, it's Sjogren's. So I mean, a lot of people, like I said, haven't even heard of it.
Thank you for that lesson there, Sjogren. Now I'm oh my God.
Sjogren, that's how you say it.
Thank you. Okay.
And Oscar, this is something that you have seen the effects of personally, right?
Right. Yeah, my daughter was 13 when she got diagnosed with it, and the way we found out is she had pretty much a lump on her cheek, and we thought it was a molar. So we took her to the dentist, and the dentist pretty much said no, her teeth are fine. So, and then she started to feel her mouth like pretty much get really, her side of her cheek get really big, you know, like she had something in it.
Huh.
And she could feel fluid, you know, going into her mouth. So that's how we started running tests, and it came out that she had Sjogren's. And of course we were shocked because my daughter is so active, you know. And like I said, it really hasn't affected her yet, but in the future it is. I mean, she's so she's a starter for her soccer team in high school. I mean, like I said, she's so active, and like I said, in the future it's going to really debilitate her ability to stay active.
Well, hopefully, we can be a part of keeping that from happening in the future.
Right. No, that's why I'm glad that, you know, that the charity won, and hopefully, you know, we can make a difference.
And you know, we announced this on Thursday, the first night of the draft. And I get this message on Saturday or Sunday. And I almost dropped my phone in the sink because it said blank already raised for the charity.
Right.
And I went, what?
I love this part. I love this part.
Now, you guys understand, and we have this
Hold on.
history now. We have this charity history. The first year, we raised about $12,000 for our main charity. First year that we did the Focused on One. Last year, it was a little bit lower, sadly, but I think that a lot had to do with the lack of events that we weren't able to do. But we still managed to raise just over $7,000 for Wounded Warrior Project. I have been tossing around this idea in my head of setting a goal for this season. But if I do, I have to go big.
It's gonna be fucking big.
If I do, I have to go big. So I'm thinking 7,000 last, 12,000 the year before. How do we balance that out with the fact that we are the fucking Super Bowl champions?
Exactly.
And we are going to be going to games, and we are going to be having events this year that we couldn't have last year.
17K, baby.
How about?
No, that's what we are. We're 17K. We're 17K large, baby. It's gonna be big this year.
17,000 members.
Right.
That I like that number, Mooky. I like that number.
I think we're gonna surpass it.
How about that? How about we set a target of $1 for every member? By the end of the season, $1 for every member for this charity.
That's where we're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be hopefully by the end of the season more like 18 or 19,000.
I mean,
what do you think?
I mean, I got one right now in the air for that one.
Keep that in the air. Keep that in the air and tell them, please, how much money do we already have raised just tell them about, this is just from the draft weekend, the raffles from the draft weekend. How much do we have from the raffles from the draft weekend, Mook?
Hit us, Mook.
Just from the draft. Just from the draft.
Just from the draft weekend.
I want to thank each and every one of you all of you guys that showed up and participated in all the raffles and just everything. We raised $1,000 and I'm sorry, $1,008
1,085.
Wow.
Thursday alone,
Wow,
1,080.
that's awesome.
Nice. That's awesome.
$1,085 on Thursday night at the first night of the draft, the big event. That's 1/17 of the goal right there.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna meet our goal, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hold on,
But that's
it's
not
done.
all. But that's not all yet, because I know that Buccaholics Nevada has also been busy on their own.
100%.
So how much do we have coming right now from Buccaholics Nevada?
Nevada Buccaholics run strong. We're deep. We don't stop. There's no off seasons for us. So my local guys, we love you. Thank you. Last couple months that we've been doing our events and doing some extra charity stuff on the side. We've got $230 from the Nevada Buccaholics coming right off the bat to you as well.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right on in there. But wait, there's more. There's more.
There's more, baby.
Oh, we got.
Yeah, baby, we got it. So hold on.
What else they're gonna get?
Thank you all again. Bucks Life Media, Tim Young, the captain. Missing a couple people I know, but they've also all people, Tony, Oscar, everybody who has bought a Mook patch from me. I made a commitment to you guys that I would donate half my proceeds from the patches to the Buccaholics, and so far, people's donated extra money, like I said, and asked for less patches, but just to give to the charity coming up for extra money and whatnot. So, in Mook patches alone, $245 donated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
More, so hit me up, baby. Hit me up. I want to contribute. Please.
So, just to clarify, ladies and gentlemen, just so y'all know, the goal that we're thinking about is 17,000. $1 for every member. We are already $1,560 on our way there. And
y'all are amazing.
And it's only been 1 week since we announced the charity.
And we're gonna be playing till early February, so we have a lot of time to do this.
Hey, wait, Mook.
Yeah,
it's fate.
It's fate, baby.
17,000 members, $17,000, 17 games in the season.
Oh, wow.
What?
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 Boom. Boom. There it is.
Hey,
You're
I'm
hearing
just
it.
saying, man, the Buccaneer gods are smiling down on this situation right here.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
I'm feeling really good about it, you guys. I'm feeling really good about it. Oscar.
Yes.
When we get to the end of this, we need to figure out a way to present our this year. So if you happen to know anybody with the foundation, if you're in contact.
No, I'll look for the local foundation here. I know it's in Bethesda, Maryland, where their actual location is. So, I mean, I don't know when we're playing the Redskins, but maybe fly down to Washington and present it ourselves.
There you go. There you go. We'll be over in Boston. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, I got to wrap it up here. I don't know how much longer y'all got, but
we're good, man. We are just about done. Just wanted to say one more thing, and that is that the latest edition of the Buccaholics newsletter, the Buccaholics Blast, is coming out tonight. We'll be posting the link to that in just a little bit, so you can check that out. And you'll also see some of the stuff about the charity and some of the stuff about our fundraising that we've done already right there. Bard, I'm glad you got to be a part of Vegas, man.
You and me both.
You got to be in there. And
Let me throw in my favorite memory this time of Vegas. When we were all in that elevator yelling Tampa Bay. I mean, that video too. I was like, that is my favorite memory of this trip.
we we stepped in that elevator over the weight capacity.
Oh,
we know
yeah.
that.
After the fact, I'm thinking, man, that could have been the end of us. But hey,
Right.
Well,
What a way to go, right?
what a way to go, yelling Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go this time. So my favorite memory of this trip was getting that message on Sunday that said that we had already raised over $1,500 for our new charity. That'll be my
that's
favorite
awesome.
memory for this one. But next draft,
We'll be there for sure.
and in the meantime, guys, stay tuned to the Buccaholics page because May 12th is coming soon. And as soon as we know what the scheduled dates are, we are going to start planning takeovers. And we will be letting you know as soon as we have information on takeovers near you. We will be letting you know. All right. Mook, love you, brother. We'll talk to you. You muted yourself. Bard.
Yes, sir.
Hold it down.
Yes, sir.
Someday,
When's
maybe
that
someday
next
we'll make it
article
out
coming
there.
out?
Yeah, absolutely.
When's that article coming out next?
Should be in the next. What is today? Wednesday. Wednesday. So it'll be out by Friday.
Right on. Right on. So new article, new post from Bard Scott. Tales from the Mitten, right?
Musings from the Mitten. Yes, sir.
Musings from the Mitten. There we go.
Had to go alliterative with it, Jay.
Oscar.
All right.
We are going to we're going to talk to you some more and hopefully hear from your lovely daughter.
Yes.
In a video really soon to talk about her experience with Sjogren's. And to everybody out there in the fan family, thank you so much. To everybody that went to Vegas, that bought into the raffles, that have donated in any way already, or that will over the course of this season. Let's go for 17K, baby. Go.
You got it,
guys.
Sir.
Love you guys.
Yeah, one last
All right.
word, man. One last. I can't thank all of you guys enough for all of the support every year coming out to Vegas doing this. This is our biggest charity that we've raised, the most money we've raised out here in Vegas. And I mean, like I said, it's going to get bigger every year. And like Jay said, the fan family, we can't be here without you. We ain't 17 large. We ain't the Buccaholics, and we ain't the largest tailgate outside of Tampa without you guys. So we love y'all. Thank you guys very much. Mook love to all of y'all because you know that's the motto. And cheers, baby.
Love you, Mook.
baby.
Love you, Mook.
Love y'all, man. Love you guys.
Peace out.